Do do do. Marcelo, what's up? How you doing? How has you been? Good, I hope. Firefighter chick, what's up? Living the dream. Good morning. My week's been okay. Um, a little stressful. I evidently almost lost my job again. So that's always fun apparently. What's up, Robin? How you doing? Hope you remember. Of course, I remember you. It has been a minute. I haven't been on in a minute either. I don't like this. Goodbye. See ya. It's finally in the 40s to low 50s. That's amazing. I think it reached high 70s today. I don't remember exactly what the temperature was, but it was comfortable outside. That much I know. All right. I am going to try and make something while I'm talking to y'all. -1. Ouch. It's a hard pass for me, man. I enjoyed. Uh, I'm here. Got distracted by Jason. Distracted by Jason Statham. A worthy distraction, I guess. Sure, it was. I trust me. I know the feeling. It's quite mutual, actually. So how's everybody's week been? Hopefully good. Yeah. Where'd it go? Origin. Origin. Not the origin. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Slow, boring, and cold. Rough week. Better now. That's good. Yeah, my week was my week was a bit stressful. I last Saturday. What's up, Nick? Last Saturday we had a trailer that came off one of our trucks, and a lot of people thought that they were going to try to blame me for it. And no, that were not happening. I actually ran into a gentleman whom I found out was a we didn't do a live last week, but I ran into a gentleman today while at work who is an Air Force veteran, and he commented on a video today. I saw this comment. I haven't responded to it just yet. But like we had a quite an interesting conversation. Nothing crazy or anything like that, but I I ended up telling him about the channel, and then I it seems as though he was pleasantly surprised in what he saw as far as the content was, especially for my last video. Well, they still so all right, so here's part of the situation. Last Friday, I I hooked this tractor and trailer, truck trailer, whatever you want to call it. I hooked them up, right? So I put them together. I was trying to get extra equipment up, so on and so forth. Now, our company does have a policy where you're not supposed to hook a trailer up by yourself. However, certain individuals at at my work has deemed it, or had, because since this has all come to surface, it's his tone has changed about that at this point. But anyway, so my company has a policy: you're not supposed to hook a trailer up to a truck by yourself. Okay, cool, whatever. Anyway, so I did it anyway because I was given the impression that there are certain circumstances where there's an exemption to that rule. And so I did it. And when I got done, I let him know, and he was like, "Okay, cool." And then that night, a driver took it on it's like 400 plus mile, like a 400 something plus mile trip. And then he came in the next day, used the same truck and trailer, made it about 20 miles from our location, and the trailer came off the truck. And completely a freak thing, because the jaws on the thing from 2 trips before, there was no problem. I mean, it made it a 400 plus mile trip without coming off. So the jaws had to be locked. Anyway, so they have been this entire week focused on trying to point their finger at somebody. And they have ruled out the driver. Then they ruled out me. And because they had nobody to point their fingers at, because I was the last one to hook it up, and I didn't follow the procedure as it's written, they wanted to basically make me into the fall guy. And so they had me write a statement, and in that statement they wanted me to tell them why did I do what I did. And part of that statement was, I have been led to believe that in certain circumstances that it is that I've been given the perception that it's okay for there to be an exception to the rule while hooking and dropping and hooking trailers. So I took it upon myself, because we were struggling to get stuff up. I chose to do what I had to do in order to help the location have more equipment available for the drivers. And I believe that statement by itself got me out of the hot water, because I haven't heard not hide or hair about it since yesterday afternoon. So, yay! YouTube hid your stream. That's not cool. I'm doing pretty good. I apparently seem to be making it a habit of, around this time of the year, nearly getting fired. So I'm 2 for 2 for the last 2 years now. But I also have poor leadership. But I will say that my leadership has also, oh no, it's 100% shady. So, but yeah. So that's been that's been my day, or my week. It's yeah, it's a very strange anniversary thing. I'd like to not make that a thing every year. So, but it seems to well, the biggest problem is it gets super hot here in Texas, and then it stays hot most of the year, and then it gets cold, and then it gets really cold, and then it heats up, and then it gets cold and it heats up. And the problem with that is it just causes absolute chaos with our equipment. And this time of year, we end up with a lot of breakdowns. Now, we end up with a lot of breakdowns over the summer, but it's like we end up with like a lot of weird breakdowns at this time of the year. And with that sort of thing happening, and then our leadership trying to make us pretend like we're a dealership with only two people and a fleet of like almost 20 some odd vehicle or 20 some odd pieces of equipment anyway. It's not working. What's up, Josh? How you doing? So it is what it is. For those of you that don't know, Trump booted Zelensky out of the global or Oval Office today. That was actually quite entertaining to watch. Yeah, it was. It was very heated. I'm doing good, just hanging out at church. That's what's up. It's it's been I have to say overall it's been a pretty good week for me. But I spent the day today not at the yard because I got a phone call first thing this morning with my boss freaking out because all of the fire extinguishers in our trucks were going to expire at the end of today. And he's like, what can we do to fix this like today? I was like, calm down. I got this. Oh, yeah, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Well, so I learned a few things today as well. But I learned that the fire extinguisher itself has a basically it's like an inspection that it has to go through, and it's good for like 3, 6, and 12 years or something like that physically. And then every year you're supposed to have, excuse me, oh, every year you're supposed to have like a you're supposed to basically it's just like an annual inspection thing. So what the hell? Da, 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 da. Let it did it. I can't quit yawning, dude. And then if you tell me to quit, I'm gonna do it again. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. Quit yawning. Every time I'm gonna delete that because every time I see it, I'm gonna yawn. Not even. I'm not even kidding. Every time I see the word yawn, I'm gonna yawn. Yup, extinguishers need to be professionally inspected, even though for many, many years it's almost certainly still going to work. It's required certification, at least here in PA. It's a required certification for OSHA and DOT as well. I was thinking it was the extinguisher stuff that expired, not the big red thing. No, the powder inside of it doesn't exactly expire. However, if say you have an extinguisher that just sits upright all the time, over time that powder will compact down into the bottom of it. And over time, say you have one in your house and it sits there for like 5 years, never used, it will over time compact itself. And then when you decide to actually use it, if you don't shake it a little bit first, sometimes when you squeeze the trigger, you may either get just a little bit to come out or nothing at all. Or sometimes it'll like come out kind of like in clumps, so to say, until it kind of stirs itself up. Does anyone watch unsubscribed podcast? Um, really? Hey, look at firefighter chick. I so appreciate you. But so yeah, there's the fire extinguisher thing. So where's DeGardy? Is DeGardy still in here? Guess who's turning 22 this year? Um, hmm, not. It can't be you, is it? 22. I remember 22. Let's see. I spent most of 22 in Afghanistan. Yep. We have dry chemical extinguishers on the trucks for the itty bitty fires. Yeah. I was in Iraq. I was in Afghanistan when I was 22. That's crazy. That was almost 20 years ago. Da baby. I was 22 right after. Was I right after? I would have been about 4 years after the century turned. So yeah. I believe Nick is a young one too, ain't he? Yeah. Let's see. My 22nd birthday was actually, yeah, I was in country in Afghanistan for my 22nd birthday, if I remember correctly. I don't wear diapers. I'm not a baby anymore. Eh, what is this thing doing? Oh no. Um, I guess technically you don't have to be. I mean, the elder wear diapers, some of them, and they're not babies. So I don't think diapers is really a qualifying factor. Um, I haven't even looked up to see if there's any validity to that. I saw it this morning when I woke up talking about Gene Hackman. Let's see here. Well, nobody's updated Wikipedia yet, so let's see here. Oh no, I'm wrong. Somebody did update it. Eugene Allen Hackman, January 30th, 1930. I'm such a dad. So I guess my question at this point is, how did he pass away? Gene Hackman, cause of death. I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense because CO2, like carbon dioxide? Possible. I would in a home I would think it'd probably be more so carbon monoxide. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Um According to Google, the first thing that pops up, it says Gene Hackman, the Oscar-winning actor, was found dead alongside his wife, pianist Betsy, oh God, Arakawa, and their dog, so all three, at their New Mexico home. Authorities do not suspect foul play and were ongoing with the investigation. So, carbon monoxide is kind of don't that's I mean that's the only thing I could think of, especially if they're automatically saying no foul play, because they would automatically think foul play if there was visible blood at all. What's going on, homo guy? I hope you're having a blessed day as well. Anyone ever tell you that you got a face for a radio show? Yeah, it's the only face I have. What's up, weatherman? Yeah, I think carbon monoxide would probably be the only thing I could possibly think of, so long as they're, without any foul play. Just wanted to pop in and say, hey, seems like every stream I got duty the next day, so can't hang out. Man, quit having duty. You gotta put your foot down and be like, look here, boss. Or either that or you're not on your knees enough. Oh, I evidently evidently not. You got duty tomorrow. Boss. She said the dents in the floor aren't big enough yet. Oh no, yeah. The foxholes do get lonely, but we're still in there by ourselves. uh, oh. Um, it's such a varying way to pass. Just going back to the Gene Hackman thing. Carbon monoxide poisoning can it varies so much from person to person. It's crazy. All right, buddy. Love you too. Uh, because for some people, it slows the cardiovascular system to the point where you fade away. Other people, it's fucking violent. Ooby doo boo. Alright, go away. Is DeGardy still here? Or did I already ask that? He didn't say nothing. I think DeGardy left me. It's better to burn out than fade away. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I agree, firefighter. Because oh no, trust me. I know some folks. When I was about 15, the MMA, hell yeah. Um when I was about 15, I had a really really close friend of mine. Him, his three brothers, his dad, and I can't for the life of me remember if the dog survived, but I know the mom was the only family member to survive. But like I said, him and his three brothers and his stepdad, they all died from carbon monoxide poisoning. That and like I said, I was 15 at the time, so this was back in the 90s. You can actually find news articles because it was kind of a big thing because it happened at the Naval Air Base in Meridian, Mississippi, and it was actually kind of a big thing. Oh, absolutely. It was oof. That was terrible because what the end product of that ended up being, I know you remember, and there's still a lot of them that are like that nowadays, but back in the day, like most of your gas stoves had the knobs right there in the front. And what they concluded is that one of the little boys had gone in there and was messing with the knobs on the stove. And yeah. I see if the guardy was in here, he could actually vouch. But I was I got into jujitsu really heavily when I was in the army, and I was pretty good at it. I wasn't the best. I will never claim that, but I was quite good at it. Um for the about the first 10 years after it happened, she was, I don't know how she didn't die from overdose because she dove way deep. into drugs afterwards. Like to the point she got so bad into drugs after that happened that it affected how she looks today. Like she doesn't look, she was actually back in the day, she was really pretty, right? Mm, Today, I mean, granted, it's been 25 years, 23 years since it happened, something like that. I can't remember, but like, even still, it's like she doesn't look the same at all. Like, you couldn't tell it. Anyway, yeah. Ugh, I feel bad. Am I logged in on this? I am logged in. Right. So, I'm a little surprised the Guardian didn't hang out a little longer. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. What is that made out of? I'm sorry, y'all have to forgive me. I am looking at some 3D stuff. How how is my grappling? My grappling was top notch. Like I said, I actually I started doing combatives in the army, and then I absolutely just fell in love with it. So I went to the civilian side and started taking like Brazilian jiu-jitsu lessons, and I don't really want to call them lessons because they weren't really lessons, but training. We'll call it training. Because like a lot of times lessons implies that you go and then like watch a class or whatever, or watch a block of instruction. 10, no. Uh, what time are we going to the thing tomorrow with? Let's see. Oh God, trailer mate roommate is singing in the kitchen again. Nice. Some entertainment. I'm guessing survivor's remorse to say the least. Yeah. Because all right, so and they determined what saved her life. And this is what makes we may have to postpone just a little bit so Drew can come get his bike. Hang on. Ten. 10 a row clockalo. I currently live in a trailer park. Trailer park? Call it a trailer park. I grew up in a trailer park. So did. Ain't nothing wrong with no trailer park. So yeah, that won't offset our time too much. Well, it'll be probably about 10:15 or whatever when we leave. Become a member. To download. I thought I am a member. Follow. What am I doing here? Uh, so we'll see how much time I give you. Big thumbs on the little keyboard. I know that feeling. It says I'm logged in, so okay, cool. We should film the Canton flea market. Maybe we can. I'll make sure that the camera and the battery is charged up. Ba ba ba. So hey, question for all of you. Did y'all watch my last video? I'm curious what I'm curious to get some like actual feedback on what y'all think on my last video that I no my video I did last night. It's so big. Wow, that could be taken very out of context. Oh gosh. I cracked myself up. Yeah, baby, it's so big. Yeah, dude, I that video really messed me up last night. Let's see here. How long is that video? I think it's about 12 minutes. It's doing okay. I'd like to see more views, but 12, yeah, it's 12 and a half minutes long. So if you was to take off now, you'd be able to finish that video and come back and tell me how you like it before I get off. Oh, look at me. I don't get emotional very often anymore, but when I do, oh my god, no, because all right, so a thing for the lives is I try my best, and it's happened so many times, and it's something that I have to fight so much on the side, is the whole copyright thing. So if I play the copy, especially on the live, as soon as I play any copyright stuff on like the these songs, the whole live will end up immediately getting. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because I didn't turn on monetization on the live. So I guess that part kind of really doesn't even matter. I want to try something real quick though. Let's see if I can turn it on. I don't. I think it's too late to turn it on at this point. Nope. No, it's not. Okay, it's on. Whatever. Let's do it. Haven't yet. Was about to click on it when I got notification for the live. You've been making me laugh so much. Bobblehead. Have you ever seen Five Feather? What the freak? Five Finger Death Punches collaboration with Kenny Wayne Shepherd? I have not. Oh, did y'all know that apparently Tom McDonald put out that he's doing a collab with Five Finger Death Punch? That should be interesting. What's the name of the song? Of Blue on Black? I'll have to check it out. Huh? You mean to tell me that that already happened? Shut your face. Am I behind on something? Because I thought that was something he just recently put out. What you talking about? Stop. Okay, so there's a Tom McDonald and Five Finger Death Punch mashup that was done by a channel called the Arrow Flash. Yo, Annabelle, yo, I shall appreciate you as the custodian of two flags and an army wife of 15 plus years. I thank you. That Creed song broke me as well. Thank you so very much. I need it. I need to get a camera mount to get this camera off of my desk. Yo, I shall appreciate that. The blue on black cover is a tribute to first responders. But yes, Bradley Gilbert's voice, I love it so much. Uh, you fell out of your bed? All right, everybody, welcome Annabelle Feinstein. If I said that wrong, I'm sorry. But as everybody here knows, I am terrible at pronouncing people's names. But welcome her as a new member to the channel. Feinstein, okay. Or Steen. I'm gonna go with Stein because that's spelled like a Stein, like a. Michaela. After 2 months, finally, John. I'm just playing. Thank you, Michaela, for joining the channel as well. Thank you, Michaela. Yo, I just want to let y'all know, Nick, the absolute legend, Nick, is the channel's oldest member. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Members. 20 months. Nick has faithfully been a channel member for 20 months now. And I appreciate it. He is seconded by Sean Keenan at 16 months. Yo, I'd love to see you react to Madison Rising Star Spangled Banner. It's a love it or hate it version of our anthem. I will absolutely get that done for you. I'd like to join, but I'm still as broke as McDonald's ice cream machine. You know the McDonald's ice cream machine is not really broke, right? Like that's literally just nobody wants to clean that thing. So they're like, it's broke. You know what I'm saying? Thanks everyone. What about me? 8 months? Um you might want to recheck your subscription there, Weatherman, because I'm not showing you as a supporter of the channel. I have I currently have 11. And if you joined, as you can see next to Anne's name, I just realized I kept calling you Anna. Sorry, Anne. Next to her name is that little star with a circle thingy. Thank you. That's the indicator of the channel members. Oh, and don't worry, you won't miss a thing because I'm going to, especially considering that you donated for that. That's going to be something that I'm going to dedicate a whole video to. So just look for it to. I'll probably. I may do it tomorrow. I'll definitely have it done by the end of the weekend though. Ryder. What's up, Ryder? You just guessed. Oh gosh. Good night, Michelle. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Get you some good sleep. Uh oh. Oh. I've been for less than a whole month. I think you 16 days. But you rejoined. So your total is 1 month. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, if you want another video to react to is oh, I've actually contemplated reacting to that actually. I did watch a little bit of it and thought it was hilarious. So I probably will do a reaction to that in the morning. But yeah, I just have to find I have to find a good video of it because the one that I watched it sounded like there was a lot of people talking in the background. So something I've thought about doing is moving our possibly not for sure, but possibly moving the live to like Tuesdays and Thursdays. If I find a good one, I'll DM you on Discord. That'd be great. You love the song Stars and Stripes? I love the song Stars and Stripes. That shit hit me right in my gut. Made me cry like a little baby. Like a little baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting over here like a little baby. Just crying my arm, my eyeballs out. Ooh, I found the moon. Become a member. Yeah, that song, that's woo. Okay, I'm gonna hop off and get back to the Expendables. um, there's so much I could say with that. Amanda, I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm gonna be a good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Are you sure it was your thigh that still hurts? Because I'm sorry. You're not sure? Happy Pride Month? You had a whole school covered in pride flags. It's crazy. Like American flags, right? So you took a bunch of American flags and covered a school and showed your pride in your country. All pooey. Just check the White House YouTube channel has a clean version as in no one talking over it. Cool. I'll go check out the White House channel and I'll react to that for sure. Decent. I'm okay with the sound being decent as long as you can hear them talking. I'm cool with that, and it doesn't sound like they're in trying to talk to each other sitting inside of a trash can, or it's all in like one ear because that's probably one of the most annoying things ever is just hearing out of one ear. So, but yeah, I'll definitely check it out. They aren't Alvin and the Chipmunks at the bottom of a swimming pool. Good deal. All right. Happy healing, Amanda. You need to go catch that spear and put it away correctly. Put it away correctly. Put it where it belongs and clean it. Yeah, especially with especially when you try to do a colonoscopy with a spear. I'll put it where the sun don't shine. All right, see ya. Good night, weatherman. I'm out of here too. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all coming. I appreciate all of the donations for those that are still here. I really appreciate it a lot. Y'all could never know how much I appreciate that. But that's it for me. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Y'all try to stay out of trouble. I'm not saying you have to, but at least try. So y'all take care. We will see y'all next week. Y'all take care. Oop.